I took care of the lost frame there. I made sure we're all set to go. No lost frames. Ready to rock. Woo! What a beautiful day to be alive, everybody. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. That is your time. Let's get these levels down perfectly where I like them. Boom, boom, boom. I'm playing. Yeah, baby. That's how it is today, man. We're feeling good, man. The market is bouncing back. We're seeing Bitcoin pumping. We're seeing everything up in there. We broke above 38K. I talked about 38K. That was my heavy level of resistance, watching it like a hawk for the last few days. And yeah, just finally breaking out. Finally, things kind of moving a little bit. We're seeing some action. I'm seeing some trades. If I didn't sleep in today, nice to be back on the live stream. Shout out to Tenacious Tim. My dude, we need you every time, man. We need you every time, man. Get up on there, and that's 6:50 a.m. Hey, brother, all the way from Australia. Shout out to VP Gaming. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me. And that is your time, guys. And we're here like we are every single day. Bam, 9:30, ready to rock it. Shout out to Caleb, Buen Consejo. Shout out to you, my friend. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Starting it right off the bat, man. You're the man. Really appreciate that. Much respect to you and yours, man. Much respect to you and yours. Got the mic. Yo, I got the pro mic, dude. I got the pro mic. I'm so pro. I'm so pro. Bring it up. Bring it up. I like to make sure it's like super perfect. It's insane. You can make it. Wow. Wow. I feel like I lost a little gain there. There we go. Hey, Liver, how's it going? Got more BTC under 40K. You got to buy as much BTC as you can under 40K. That's the plan. No, I'm just messing with you guys. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Still seeing some drop frames here. What's going on? What is going on? Let me see here. What's up with my stream? Fee Fi Fo Thumb. What is up with my strum? We're going to get into Bitcoin in a minute. Make sure everyone gets settled. See how everyone's doing. And we're going to get into Bitcoin in a second. Thank you guys so much for coming in and joining the live stream. Much respect to 8,000 people, man. I got something amazing to show you on my charts. If you see what's behind me, it's pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts. Actually, I want to kind of strip this out. Take down the music just for a second, but we'll be back with the music. We'll be back. Okay, so check this out. What you see behind me is pretty insane. I got a trade as well, but what you see behind me right here is pretty insane. Let's double click this and make this the vision here. This is what I want to talk about real quick. I'm just happy to join the live. Appreciate for the effort you put in. Shout out to Arunav. Shout out to everyone. Phantom to the moon. Yeah, you got some artifacts around the head. Shout out to Jesse B. Artifacts around the head. What? Let's take a look. Funny, man. Let's see what's going on. And I don't mind, man. The information is key. I see no artifacts around the head. The head looks pretty crispy. That looks pretty crispy to me. I don't know. Stream looks pretty crispy. I look like 3D lately. Like I'm popping out of the gosh damn camera. It's kind of weird. Fix the green screen, my dude. I know, it looks good to me. I don't see no problems. I don't see no problems to solve them. I don't know. Oh, I see it up there now. Yeah. No stress, man. No one cares, man. It's not about that. All I have to do is pop myself down. That's why. You know what it is? It's like the Zoom camera is different than this camera. So I got to pop myself down. That's all it is. That's all it is. Now I'm back in the stream situation. Changed my face though. Look at the chart on May 1st. You guys are funny. Anyway, here we go. Hi, welcome to my channel. Hi, I'm the Crypto Lifer. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a good morning, day, afternoon, night, no matter where you are in the world. If you like my content and the vibe that I provide, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and don't forget to hit that like button. And please leave a comment. I absolutely love reading the comments. Today, I want to talk about the moon cycles. Yes, the moon cycles. What do you mean? Well, moon cycles seem to be affecting Bitcoin in a major way. Yeah, it seems to be that there's a big correlation between full moons, new moons, pumps, and dumps. And I want to get to the bottom of it. So I found a moon cycle indicator that was talked about in a group I was in, and I wanted to see what is going on with it. So I popped it on, I started to take a deep dive, and guys, I want to take you on an astronomical mission with me as we go into what's going on with Bitcoin and the moons. So check it out. I have a chart behind me that shows the moon cycles. Last few months. Let's go far back as we can for Bitcoin. You know, why not? Let's make this, as apparent as possible. Matter of fact, let's go all the way back to the 2017 pump or dump. Back when we went all the way to 20K, right? This goes all the way back to January 20 because it's the USDT chart. But regardless, right there we have a full moon, and you can see Bitcoin starts to make a move to the upside. Okay? There we have a full moon. Bitcoin starts to kind of make a move. There we have a new moon, and Bitcoin starts to dump. Okay? Then we don't really have any really big moon. We have an equinox period here. Full moon again, Bitcoin starts to make its way up. Full moon again, Bitcoin starts to make its way up. And at this point, you're like, whatever, There's a little dump, not much. Full moon starts to make its way up. Full moon right there starts to make its way up. Full moon right there. Now, wow. Well, look, dump. Full moon near the bottom. Break up. And look, it starts to move up in a vast way here. Look, then there's a full moon here, and it starts to pump huge. Then we have a new moon, and, we're about to have a new moon, and the moon cycle changes, and we dump. We get all the way to the bottom here at 29.5. That's exactly when we have a full moon again. January 26th, 27th area, and we begin to boom up. And boom. And so this starts to blast all the way, right? Then divergence, and back down here, full moon again near the area of the bottom. And we pump again. New moon directly on top of a dump. Full moon very close to the beginning of a pump again. New moon directly on top of a dump. We dump down here to a beautiful full moon. That's the direct bottom again. And we boom up to a new moon where we dump again. And look where we are last night with the full moon. The full moon werewolf of Bitcoin. This is insane. This is unbelievable. This right here makes me get the heebie-jeebies. It makes me wonder what is going on. There's something going on with the constellations. There's something going on with the earth. There's something going on with the celestial fields connected to where we live in space, how we move, and our emotional behavior. And our emotions are attached to the price action, and therefore, the moon is directly influencing the Bitcoin chart, which is, to me, as insane as it is, doesn't seem that insane anymore. Why do people tell you watch out on a full moon? Why is that song, Don't Go Out Tonight, there's a bad moon on the right, there's, there's always been an aura about the moon. It plays with the tides. There's the in and out. There's always been something going on with the moon. So just had to show this, just had to talk about the idea, is Bitcoin controlled by the moon? And directly here you see on the 1 hour chart, a beautiful correlation between full moons and new moons and pumps and dumps for Bitcoin. The only great news we have here is we are at the bottom, correlated with a beautiful full moon, and it looks like things could change for us and we could begin to push our way up to the upside. So this is insane. To me, there's something definitely going on here. And to not look at it and even just at least dabble in it and play with the idea that there's definitely a correlation. We have pumped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight full moons in a row. Okay? And upwards of 18, 15, 20, even more. This one was a huge one, all the way up 41%. And this one was even bigger from this last full moon. It was basically almost 100% push up. I believe it was actually 106% gain. So the full moon seemed to be a catalyst, seemed to be a push, seemed to be an energetic wave that forces the human desire, the human want to gobble up Bitcoin on the lows after a crash through the cycle of Bitcoin that correlates through the cycles of the moon. So I just wanted to bring that up. We're going to extract this, make this another video smaller for people who don't have the time to watch the live stream, but would like to jump in to what's going on here with the moon cycles. If you like what you saw here, if you like the content that I provide, I also do a live stream every single day from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. and Saturday and Sundays at 8 p.m. and Sunday nights for the Bitcoin weekly candle close as well. I also have an amazing Telegram group, and if you want, you can join my Patreon for $99 a month, where I give you my entire portfolio, what I'm buying and selling, where we have a screenshot every Wednesday at 6 p.m., a screen share with a group. We go over so many different things. We have a beginners group. There's so much there to help you inside of my Telegram rooms once you join my Patreon. Also, if you would like to support us in another way, I'm trying to think, a Patreon, bam, bam. Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah. Also, I also do one-on-one tutoring. If you'd like to sign up to my tutoring, please hit the link below in my description, and you can have a one-on-one with me. It's $100 an hour, and I'll give you 100% of my energy to show you what I know and help you get an edge in crypto. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to this channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. All right, cool. So we can extract that later. Catch up at the speed play, 175 speed. It's cool. Yeah, you got to do that. I do that all the time. Soon after this video, there will be a meme called Full Moon. June 10th, new moon in Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury would be having an effect on crypto. Look at that. I watched a chick explaining this on TikTok back in January. VP Grammy. It was a blood moon last night. I know, right? We need safe moon then. Catch up with the people. A video in a video. And there you go, man. Guys, isn't that amazing what just happened there? This is completely fascinating. Insane, right? So, yeah. And I was up last night looking at the full moon. I really was. I was waltzing through the woods, staring at the full moon. While the full moon came into me, I actually let the moonlight sink into me. I believe there's something spiritual about moonlight. You don't always get to touch the moonlight. It doesn't always kind of get to you when you have a chance to get deep into the moonlight. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream as we go through the crazy journey of life, right? And we push through, and we travel through this crypto space. Shout out to everyone here on the live, man. Thank you for coming on in. So what coins move with Bitcoin typically? Glass, Sam, the glass. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone that gave me a tip. We're going to go back to the tip. Shout out to James Colburn for the $10 super chat. Much respect to you, man. Shout out to Arunav. I'm happy with the live. Appreciate your effort you put in every single day. Thank you very much for your awesome comments, man. Thank you for everyone here on the live stream. Much respect to everybody here. Glass M took the Crypto Supra for a drive during the full moon last night. That's pretty cool, man. I like that. I like that. I like that idea. You catch the eclipse. I did not get to see the eclipse. Okay. We're going to turn off the moon cycle now. In Sikio's 4 seasons. Also, I had two moon indicators on there, which is pretty cool. I love it. That was pretty interesting. I mean, it's pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts how there's definitely seems to be some type of correlation. So right now I have a trade out for Bitcoin that I gave to my Patreons. Seems to be rocking and rolling, but did get rejected by this line here at 40K. Thought we'd get to about 42K. We got to 40,800. Now we're down 2,000. Isn't that crazy? Bitcoin can go down $2,000. People don't even realize. It's a $2,000 drop for Bitcoin, right? I was wary of the market. Thank you. You're the one who got it done. Yeah, man. Moon phases is my new jam. Bitcoin graph is not so hot. XRP still under $1. I know, man. I know. The Giving Cup. Yes, please give it into the Giving Cup if you can. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream, man. So they're a bit of a cup and handle here for Bitcoin, though. Breaking on out. You know, all I see, as long as it can stay above 38K, I don't care. Anything else is cool. So as long as this candle stays above 35K, nice big sell-off right there, but that's okay. I expected these sell-offs. Back to the 21. I want to see the 50 cross. This 200-day moving average, I want to see that. I want to see that occur. I want to see these moving averages begin to bunch up. I want to see some movement up out of this pattern, okay? That's what I'm waiting on. That's what I'm waiting on. So right now, Bitcoin kind of in a sitting pattern. Coming down on the 1 hour, though. About to be oversold, so, but it looks like it's going to have to come down. So it's going to either break 38K and bounce off 36K. This is what I think is going to happen. We did suggest that there's a possible head and shoulder pattern here. And honestly, I know Crypto Banner did it. A lot of other people have done it. You can't say that I'm copying anybody because, honestly, because someone kind of came on my live yesterday, you copy. Honestly, any trader can see that there's a freaking inverted head and shoulder there. Like, we even called the inverted head and shoulder before them right here. You know, or I did it on my own and they did it, whatever. I wasn't even watching them, but, you know. I do like to catch their streams. It's before my stream, so I like that. It's at like an 8 a.m., 7 a.m. time period, so I like to jump on in that. It's nice and early. Gives me a little indication of what's happening in the market. Now, I do like Sheldon the Sniper. I think he operates similar to the way I operate. And much respect to the Crypto Banter. I like that team. I like the group. I like what they do. I like what they represent. I would love to get on their show one day. That would be like a dream come true. So anyone knows Crypto Banter, reach out to them. Tell them that the Crypto Lifer thinks they're the coolest people in the world. So check it out. Are we going to make a right shoulder here and get as low, you know, maybe not that low, but probably test this low here, which is 32K. So don't be surprised if Bitcoin goes to even 31.8, 31.5, you know. Don't be surprised. Say the Lifer kind of gave you that idea that there was a possibility. 112 people, 64 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watches, please? Thank you very much. Get the likes. Come on, 113 watches and 64 likes. It is what it is, man. People are scared today on a Wednesday. I mean, things are going well in Bitcoin and crypto. Like, I'm not, you know, we seem to be okay. So far, so good. You know, so far, so good. They took it as low as they could. I mean, they got their 30K price. But you never know. I'm weary of the market, but I'm still playing the position, right? We're going to get into what we talked about. We gave a few winning trades in the last 2 days. Can you believe that? Patreon members up pretty nicely in a Matic trade. Up nicely in the Telcoin trade. A few things looking nice. We're going to also look at Trios right now. We're going to take a look at the market, see what's going down. But right now I see Bitcoin in this inverted head and shoulders about to make a right shoulder. I think it's going to drop. I'd love to see it hold 38K. Will it? You never know. So now we're going to put some support and resistance lines. The only other thing I don't like is it's in a bit of a bullish, it's in a bit of a bearish pennant. And let's get those Bollinger Bands out and let's see what's going on with those as well. Get your favorite indicators. Just star them and then you'll have your indicators you need real quick. So we got to the edge of the Bollinger Bands. Look, we peaked out. That's always the time to sell. We peaked out of the Bollinger Bands. Nice time to get out. Look, peaked out, we sell. So whenever you peak out of the Bollinger Bands, usually a nice sell. Right there, boom, nice sell. Nice sell. Nice sell. Same as if we peak out here, nice buy. Very close, nice buy. So if we peek out of the Bollinger Bands, nice buy. If we peek out, it's a nice sell. The bully bands, the bully bands. So they're getting pretty tight though, and we're making this pennant. But to me, this is a bear pennant with a downside target, right? I know this to be a bear pennant. The nice target is here. This is the nice target. The long target could be the length of the whole pole. But this puts us at 25K, man, if we follow this. So I gotta be one of the first people to kind of just be real. I'm just being real with the TA. Let's see if the 4 hour agrees with us. Now, the 4 hour is extremely oversold, overbought. We're definitely coming to the bottom of the pattern. I mean, in my opinion, for sure, we're coming to the bottom of the pattern at 36K. High probability we come right down in here. So short for Bitcoin, kind of on the 4 hour. If you want to play it bigger, looks like you could short Bitcoin from here, you know, just a small 8%. Back down to, you know, you could play it even easier and just play close to the bone there, 5.2%, something like that. You'd open the short now. You'd put a stop loss here above 41, at like about 41K, and short Bitcoin down to about 37. That's the only idea I would have to trade Bitcoin at the very moment. Am I doing the short? I don't believe in shorting. Yeah, you know what? It looks like a viable short though. It really does. I mean, up, down, up, down. I mean, it's just pattern trading. Looks like we could break down one more time, and that's a low, but we're gonna test below the 200 one more time. Usually is a good chance, you know. I believe they're going to spike the low, shake all the weak hands, and take the liquidity, and then run up to 41 to 43. Damn, why did Bitcoin just crash so hard in a few minutes? Feels like market manipulation to me. Mr. Bullinger is alive on Twitter and a huge crypto bull, by the way. I know, he's a cool dude. John Bullinger, man. Check him out. I follow him on Twitter. Follow my dude, Johnny Bullinger, man. Frankenstein Finance. I see something coming on Frankenstein Finance, but I'm not sure. It's a little blurry. Comment below if you think you know what it is. Look at that. It looks like a DEX. It looks like a DEX. Frankenstein looks like it's going to be a DEX. Looks like if you hold Frankenstein, you might be able to make limit orders. I see something cool. Frankenstein might go up like Bogged Finance, might go up like KuCoin, might become something way bigger than you think. So Frank, looking interesting right now. There's a little caveat to my Frank video. And honestly, guys, just so you know, Frankenstein never contacted me. I got no money from these people. They actually don't even know I made the video. Let's let them know. Everyone tweet them. Let them know about my video. Let them know. The Crypto Lifer likes Frank, and the Crypto Lifer hooked them up. 128 people watching, 77 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? Be the nicest thing you could do for a dude and his family. Don't make me get my daughter. Matic paid off, mate. Got in at 1.5 on X5 leverage, man. I wonder if Cliff High has ever talked about the full moon idea. Do you know Cliff High? I know Cliff High very well. Yeah. Bitcoin rising wedge. It didn't crash, at least not yet. Damn, why did Bitcoin just crash so hard? Yeah, not yet. We blew up their chat. Yeah, let them know, man. Let them know. Frankenstein Finance. I've joined too many in super groups. Please leave some. You know, people are putting me in groups that I don't even know I'm in at this point. That's the problem. And now I can't join groups that I want to join. That's crazy. Frank is Phantom. No, Frank is on the Phantom Network. Werewolf Frankenstein. Now Dracula. We're testing the 50 on the 1 hour. No worries. Yeah, let's take a look at what's going on here. Yeah, so Bitcoin's testing the 50-day moving average right there. Nice little test, bounce. So far, we held it well, too. We held it well. I'm looking at 38K. 38K is my sweet spot. We hold 38K, I'm a happy camper. Like, I just want to stay above 38K, baby. We can stay above 38K, and we can confirm that this is not going to be a bear pennant, which it looks pretty much to me. That's what it is. But hey, hold this bear pennant. Hold this trend line. Anything is possible, right? I hear Frank is teaming up with Zombie too, man. Frank's gonna be hot, man. I think we're onto something. I think we sniffed out a winner. I really do. I really do. Right when the market was down, they were still developing. There was still movement. There was no reason to really give up on the deep dives of the market. You see what I'm saying? Bam. Is Bitcoin controlled by the moon, baby? Is it? It could be. It could very well be. Let's take a look at, I looked at opacity, OXT, I mean, let's take a look at Orchid right now. I like Orchid. You know what? There's a little bit of backstory to Orchid that I want to break down for you guys. Something I want you guys to understand about Orchid, OXT. Now, I believe the Portnoy boys are behind a lot of these pumps that Orchid goes through. Honestly, up 14% and continuing. Let's take a look at Orchid. Why it's on my radar, why I'm talking about it, why no one else is really talking about Orchid but me. Now, V-shape recovered pretty nicely. All the way from 28 up to 49. I mean, this thing is almost up 100%. And no one's really paying attention. Look at that. 77, 83% gains for Orchid doing its thing. Now, a lot of these just have to break back into their patterns, right? We see, look, shoulder, head, probably make a right shoulder. Once it breaks above this positional strength right there, which is about 57. So, look, some strong divergence as well here on Orchid on the daily. Swing down to swing down. But this is not nearly the angle. It tells me that that can have a pop to the upside on the daily time frame. 1 hour is getting a little hot and extended, but it's still moving. Just wanted to put this on your radar. I'm not putting out a trade right now. I just want you guys to start to look at Orchid OXT right now. Seems to be having a bit of a movement. My baby BLZ up all the way back to 24 cents, man. Get it while it's hot. We take a look at this. I had this in a pennant here. 7-minute pennant. It broke back right into the pattern though. A little bit of a pump and dump with Bitcoin. Got happy. Decided I had to come back down and get, you know, not too happy anymore. But I like what we're seeing here for BLZ. Bit of a cup and handle on the 7-minute. Bit of a cup and handle even on the 2 hour a bit here. See? There's our cup. BLZ, one of my favorite coins, man. I started buying this thing at a penny. Really like it. I don't own any anymore, just so you know. But just, I really like this coin, man. Really like this coin. Brian D. LaFay, man. Shout out to Brian D. LaFay. Thank you so much for the super chat. Much respect. I can't wait to New York close today. I think we will know which way we were going. Welcome to everyone who just joined the stream. Can you please check dotmoovs? It got launched today and already going great. It's an app where people will play and challenge virtually. Right now, it's forming a bull flag. What coins tokens do you usually suggest to newbies for long-term holds? Chainlink is a good long-term hold, man. Something that really won't hurt you too bad, and it's going to continue to move. I really like Chainlink as a good long-term hold. Solana, good long-term hold for me. Zilliqa, good long-term hold. You know, V Prime taking the baton. Well, yeah, man, he's doing his thing. Welcome to everyone who just joined. Thank you very much, V Prime. Love what you're doing there. Love what you're doing there. Now, I can't see the super chat, but I saw it come in, but I don't see it on the chat, which is weird. Maybe it'll come in a second here. Frankenstein. Can you please check the dot moves? What is dot moves? Something's telling me I should take a look at it, so I'm taking a look at it. Dot moves is the first crypto. Challenge anyone in your favorite sports. Earn NFTs and moves with every victory powered by our AI-based scoring algorithm. Learn more. Live on PancakeSwap and Uniswap. I like it. Gotta have the dual address, man. dotmoovs is turning everyone's training at home into a powerful competition. Through trusted and fair competitions, athletes improve their performances and advance their skills in a sport. dotmoovs is democratizing sports by addressing that issue that limit competition. In many sports, physical separation and intrinsic characteristics of the game make it impractical for players to engage with each other, compete and improve during COVID-19 pandemic. With dotmoovs, athletes can create their worldwide network and compete as they were in the same place. How though? I'm confused. Using a two-step algorithm to detect the human body and its various limbs positions, followed by a scoring algorithm to measure the player's skill. Peer-to-peer challenges to monetize time training through cryptocurrencies and NFTs with open market dynamics. The system as thus determines the winner. The stake is transferred and the ranking is updated, combining AI tech growth to deliver dotmoovs to the world. I mean, this would be the coolest thing ever. I'm all about this. I kind of want to make my own kind of version of this. Like, this is sick. Like, you could have Tron battles and like, I mean, this is interesting. Very, very interesting. I like what we're seeing here. Very, very interesting. Dotmoovs. I like what you just brought to the table, man. I like what's going on here. Very, very interesting. There's the contract address there. Let's grab that if we can. Send that on over to Dex Guru. See if it picks it up. It may or may not. We'll see what goes on here with Dex Guru. Thanks for your opinion. I also tell new people the Chainlink is a great long-term hold. I also suggest ADA and Akash for the next 4 years. The Akash network. I like what you're talking about with the Akash network. I haven't done my full deep dive on Akash, but it keeps coming at me. Let me know that something is about to happen with Akash. I think, you know, I like the buyers. Look, a lot of buyers here. 2,000, 8,000, MOOV, MOVV. This is a cool idea. Everyone here has to realize this is pretty interesting. For sure. Okay, it did its pump, initial pump. Came back down. And it's consolidating now. You know, basically back to the previous low where it came back down. Huh. Interesting. This is interesting. I gotta give it to you. I like this. Dotmoovs. I like the project. Like, and I like to buy things I believe in. I could see myself signing up and doing. If I was home right now and I could actually like compete, it'd probably help me work out more, help me stay in shape. I don't know what you have to do to compete. I don't know what exactly you're doing. Could you play, like, how could you play against each other? Like, thanks, man. You're the one who got me into this stuff, and we'll always respect you for that. Much respect, man. We need a Wolfman bot for full moon trading, right? Please check chart on KuCoin. Thanks for your opinion. I also tell people, long time hold. This is pretty interesting. I like this. I want to put this on the radar. Add this to. This is pure fire. Wait. Smell it. Hear that gas. That's that gas, baby. This is pure fire, man. Pure fire. You got the Tron, the gold Tron lighter, matching the gold spaceship. Flying to the moon. These things are pretty cool. Watering the grass on this beautiful day. I was just watering the grass as much as I could, man. I bought 10K worth of Phantom yesterday, and it feels good. By the way, I saw that you had a Mary J link. Is this a coin called Burn 1? You had a Mar J link. This is a coin called Burn 1, searchable on CoinMarketCap. I don't know what he means. The focus on donating to help prisoners incarcerated because of cannabis, as well as launching their own cannabis products. Should check out Burn 1. Dude, I like that, man. I like Burn 1. That's dope. Burn 1 crypto. Let's take a look at Burn 1 crypto. If I could spell properly. I just need to slow down when I type. Do you have anything to say about BSC DEX projects like Bunny Swap, Frankenstein, etc.? Yeah, I actually, you know, it's sad that what happened to Bunny. They got exploited, you know. Wish they didn't get exploited. But, you know, moving forward and looking at how they handled it well. Tech's going well. I like what we're seeing. And you gotta love the Scarface music I got playing on right now in the background that makes you feel like you're in a freaking movie. I mean, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Obviously, maybe you guys aren't feeling it as much as me. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. It's going to be a beautiful day outside. I'm going to be outside with my daughter. I'm going to spend some time with my family. I've been inside a lot lately. I found Secret Network at a very cool concept. Big following, new funding, new swap. Perhaps it might interest you, Lifer. We've known all about the Secret Network for 3 or 4 or 5 months now. Haha, nice. Burn 1. Yeah. Burn 1 today. A growing community of cannabis lovers and enthusiasts. We're building fast. The community-driven charity token for cannabis equality. But, you know, it's one of those tokens again. It's one of those like mini, you know, why couldn't they have made it a real token? I don't know. To me, you just can't like rip. I don't know. If I come out with a token, it's not going to be one of these. It's just not. I'm not going to be able to do that. Bought anonymous token, 40% sell tax. That's pretty crazy. You have BEPRO. If so, what do you think of it? And what do you think the price will reach? Shout out to Adrian H for the super chat. Much respect to you, man. Thank you very much for coming on into the live stream, sharing your most precious asset with me. Their old 217 be heating up in May again. Burn one. I like trying to help people who are incarcerated, right? A relatively standard 1 million 24-hour trading volume would allow us to spend $15,000 per day marketing and advertise burn one. This would make a huge difference. I'm not buying it, I'll be honest. Even though I like the idea and the project, and I'm, you know, it coincides with some of my beliefs and in things that I'm into, but no. I just it's not right for me. The project didn't sit right. So I want to see VeChain get back above this trend line. Once VeChain goes up to 16, 15, dude, I am going to be in heaven. Things will be back to normal. Because honestly, there's nothing wrong with a coin or stock going up or down through a channel. There's nothing wrong with that. Falling out of the channel and collapsing, there's something wrong with that. So we need to make sure this can break back up into the channel. That's the huge idea here, you know. So BEPRO is hot. I don't own any BEPRO right now. I think it can come back pretty strong, but we need to see the market. Another KuCoin gem, BEPRO, man. A lot of cool stuff on KuCoin, man. Really showing up. A lot of cool stuff really showing up on KuCoin. I got to give it to them. 86% retracement here. Shout out to Jesse B for the super chat. I see it out of the corner of my eye. I'm going to DM you a voice question. I really want to hear your opinion. Cool. I'm ready to play it when you are. DM me the voice question. Can I play it live on camera? Let me know. So far, BSC, I just wanted Lifer's Phantom Bud. So I'm on there. Luckily, bought some Matic and Phantom on the tip. Going to get some more in DOT as well. Polex. Okay, here's a voice message from Jesse B. Let's see, I got to bring the message down a little bit. I haven't even heard, I'm putting myself on the spot right here. Haven't even heard the voice message. Whatever puts me on the spot, we don't know. We don't know. I trust Jesse, so let's see what he said.
Yo, Lifer. Hey, man, I've been listening to this guy, and he's a big metalhead. But he's talking about these cryptocurrencies, Bitcoins, being paid ransom, or using Bitcoin to pay ransom. And then he's also talking about how those Bitcoins can be marked, and possibly with new regulation, if it ever comes, when it comes, that those Bitcoins can be marked.
I don't believe any of that. I think that's a bunch of hoobly-boobly. I think it's a bunch of jokes. Yeah. And honestly, if they are, just sell them into another coin and then, you know, sell them into Monero and then buy some more Bitcoin the other way, right? Just wash them off, you know, in my opinion. Yeah, so I didn't finish the statement, but...
As in like stolen bills when you rob a bank. What's your thoughts on the idea of a marked Bitcoin or a marked cryptocurrency?
I think it's ridiculous, because if you're sitting at home using Bitcoin and buying it on an exchange, you're doing what you're doing. It doesn't matter what happened to the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin, it changes hands. Bitcoin is Bitcoin, regardless of what happens to it. And in my opinion, marked Bitcoin, I mean, that doesn't make any sense, because think about it. Like, it's still Bitcoin. And if I'm not involved, which you can clearly see by blockchain, like, you can follow me and see someone. All right, you check out your Twitter DM. I sent you a merch review. Thank you. Oh, check it out, man. Let's check out the Twitter DMs, man. Thank you so much for that. Always, you could always hit me up on Telegram, but shout out to everyone watching me on the live stream. Please hit us up here at Twitter at CryptoLifer33. Much respect to everyone out there. I have no messages selected, no new messages. So check out your Twitter DM. Nothing in my Twitter DMs. Appreciate it though. Appreciate it. I guess that was like a ding dong ditch. Try to make me go check my Twitter DMs, but you did nothing. I don't know. I'm confused. But thank you so much for the review that may or may not be there. Awesome. The thing about not really regulators, we'll try to make it a big deal though, through the regulation war in process. I don't trust any of that stuff. I really don't. I just don't. I don't know why. That stuff doesn't like come into play in my mind. Yeah, I just think it's stupid. I don't even think about it. I don't know why. It doesn't even bother me. Live, check CoinDesk Apple is looking to accept crypto payments. I mean, that's going to be a big deal too. We'll go look for the news. We'll do the news at the end of the session. Let's take a look at different cryptos and different coins. I'm going to talk about different charts that I'm looking at right now. So I want VeChain to break above this area, right? Get back into the pattern. Do your thing, VeChain. One great thing about VeChain on the daily, above the 200-day moving average, right? Looking healthy. MACD about to have a cross. Double hills here on the two red hills, and now usually we have a nice green hill after that. So it's not a new fact that we can trace transactions. Yeah, like anyone can find out what you do. Like you can see if I'm a schemer or not and be like, no, I bought this Bitcoin on an exchange. So it's a marked Bitcoin, but I bought it on Binance. You know, this is where I bought it. Here's where I transferred it from here to here. Blockchain it's so transparent. So it doesn't matter if something, so once we know that it's transparent, we can unmark it. So we can mark it, and then once it gets let back off into the wild, it's unmarked again. Like it's a free Bitcoin. Like if they mark it, they can unmark it. I just, I don't know. And I don't even know if that's allowed to mark Bitcoin, and they might make a code that makes Bitcoin might actually get privacy brought into it. People still seem to think that all Bitcoin's code is done. That's laughable to think that Bitcoin's not done. And I believe they're going to add a privacy layer. And I believe Bitcoin will eventually have a network that you can use like Ethereum. And I believe coins will be met on, I really don't believe Bitcoin will be done. I don't. I really don't. I'm not sure if Sin is on your radar, but it did very well for me today. Sin, I never even heard of it. S-I-N. Sinovate. Never even heard of it. Let's take a look here. Sinovate. That's why Secret Network, not just a privacy coin, a secret network, also valuable to banks and whales who might not want their activity traded. No, I think Secret Network is hot. I'm all about it. I really am. Let's take a look at Secret Network USDT. Making a comeback after that Bart Simpson pattern. Came back to the highs. Damn, what a weird... I still can't believe what they did to the market and how the market reacted. You know? Weekly's extremely oversold for this, though. I'm telling you, man, this market wants to come back with a vengeance. When the weekly's that oversold, things want to make a move, man. Things want to move. So let's look. Secret Network. It was in a beautiful pennant here. Again, I just want to see things break back into their patterns. Once the Secret Network can get back above here, I'd be happy, man. I'd be happy. Lifer, I feel like the music is 52% too loud. Well, maybe you need to bounce then. I'm just messing with you. You know that, right? I'm just messing with you. Crypto market is a mess right now. Metamorphosis. Lifer, man. Can a Satoshi be marked? Who cares, man? Why you stuck on this stuff? Funny, man. Sell before the new moon. Yeah, I mean, apparently get out before the new moon every single time. More life. Shout out to Torrent of Ashley. Thank you so much for the super chat. So look, we're taking an Ant BTC. All right. This is in a cup and handle. All right. And this trade's been actually pretty viable for a while here. When it breaks back in, see, I'm waiting for everything to break back into their previous patterns, and then we can make a move. Let's take a look at Matic BTC. That's a trade I gave you guys yesterday. I actually went into Matic BTC live on the stream. You saw I made it on Coinbase, and I sold off today. Let's see where I sold off. I'll show you the trade. Small trade. I bought Matic on 5:25 at 11:35 a.m. and I sold it today at 5:26 at 12:56 a.m. I got in at 4,600 Satoshis and I sold at 5867 Satoshis, made 27%, made $282 worth of Bitcoin off $1,000. Even if your wallet is marked, just make a new one. Yeah. Hey, Lifer, hope you're doing good. Block Explorers. What does it matter? Are you committing crimes? Aha, damn, it was really loud. Much better now. Matic is on Viagra. Well, I mean, it took a little bit of a pullback, which is nice, right? It's right at the all-time high again. So, previous all-time high, it's got to break through. Once it breaks through, it's gone. And look, the daily is just getting started. So, highly likely that Matic breaks on through. Let's take a look. I was looking at patterns all day. Different assumptions, different moves from Matic. So here, you got a few things going on for Matic, obviously. You had the inverted head and shoulders. And then instead of pulling back like Bitcoin and the other coins, it started to make a move. Now, I got some inside information. You know, Tika Tawari, he's pumping this coin. He's telling everyone to get in before $2.50. He's saying if you can get this coin anywhere under $2.50, that's going to be your, you know, this thing's going to go to $250 a coin, and it's going to 100x. So he's pushing Matic. I mean, we remember I knew Matic the day it came out. The day it came out as an IEO. I've been trading Matic ever since. So I've known about Matic before when it was under a penny. Matic is well over 140x now, 160x. Thoughts on PokerStarter just launched a day or two ago. That's why Matic's going up, brothers. Polystarter. Aha, Polystarter. Like I said in the past, I ask a lot of questions. Maybe Tika got in at 25 cents and wants to dump at 250. He probably, he definitely did. I got automatic diamond hands. I like that. James Colburn. No one can take your BTC from you. It's like a Swiss bank. Just say you lost your keys in a boating accident. I know, right? I love it. I love it. 43K, Argent Rose. You never know. But so right now, look at Matic is forming another flag up here. Matic BTC at least. So look at this. And I see it getting all the way up here to about, what? 7,200 sats, man. So I don't think it's done yet. I really don't think Matic is done yet. Just going to pull that away for a second. So yeah, it just had a big buy up too. It bounced off of 54 sats and boomed up to 57 sats pretty fast. I got to look at the 7-minute just to gauge what's going on with Matic. Now, it's forming another pennant here, and that's dealing with the all-time high, which is right there. Right about there, right? Let's make sure. I want to see. Yeah, I mean, it's close. It had another. Okay, that's not the exact all-time high. It's one more high there. I just wanted to double-check that. But it's very close to the all-time high, which is going to be about, what, 6,600 sats? 6,600 Satoshi, 6,671. Yeah, PokerStarter is going to be hot too, man. We got Card Starter, PokerStarter, everything from Matic. Matic's going to be huge, man. Can you yield from Polygon Matic and any liquidity pools? Of course you can. Polycat, Polygauge, Polywhale. Get in there, man. And I got a video coming out on the crypto lifestyle that's going to come out tomorrow or later on tonight. It's going to be all about Matic, just like I did a video about Frank and all that stuff. Very similar to video about that, breaking down what's going on with Polygon and what's happening with Matic. Because you want to understand what's happening in the infrastructure of the space, right? That's kind of the idea here. Shout out to everyone watching. Bitcoin Live is controlled by the moon cycles. Insane chart. Matic Tel Phantom Pump. Quick, yeah. Also, Telcoin. I want to get into Telcoin real quick. Just to let you guys see what's going on with Telcoin. Look at this. You can clearly see it's beginning to make a bit of a flag. Telcoin saying, hey, I want to pump. And I want to pump hard like I did before. And now it's got the big news. Have you seen the news about Telcoin? Let me share it with you. Some pretty big news with Telcoin. If I Google Telcoin Nebraska, Telcoin drafted a crypto banking. This is crazy. Telcoin drafted crypto banking legislation signed into law in Nebraska. Senator Mike Floyd and Telcoin spearheaded a bill that will make Nebraska a nation fintech powerhouse. May 26th. I mean, this is brand new news here. In an effort to bring the state of Nebraska to the forefront of national financial regulatory innovation, Governor Pete Ricketts signed into law today Legislative Bill 649, also known as the Nebraska Financial Innovation Act. Telcoin, a blockchain-based fintech aligned with the telecom and mobile money industries globally, drafted the legislation as it seeks to bring its own digital asset-backed financial services to the U.S. consumers in a compliance-first fashion. Introduced by Senator Mike Floyd, the legislation creates a new state banking charter for digital asset depository institutions. The charter is the first of its kind to be shaped around consumers and connecting them to decentralized finance in a safe and regulated manner. At its heart, this is a new charter representing an alternative type of bank that does not have the right to loan your money to somebody else, said Telcoin CEO. Institutions under this new charter will use blockchain technology to empower users to self-custody digital assets and put their money to work for their own benefits. This effort was engineering by Telcoin advisor Mark Quandal, the former director of the Nebraska Department of Banking and Finance. This new charter is about leveling the playing field and letting technology determine access to capital. It can be a much better deal for the underserved segments of society who feel left out by the current banking system. I really like what we're seeing here. Telcoin, baby. Hey, Lifer, sending my love. Can you please deep dive into a Hex price chart? Thanks, man. Hex, man. I can't stand going over Hex. Yeah, Telcoin is going to boom pretty hard. Only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. Why do I always get busy here at work when I'm trying to watch you, man? I am overworked. Don't worry, man. It'll all make sense in the end. Just do your thing. TBC TerraBlock. 3% more Bitcoin per year. TerraBlock. Richard Hart was on Mitch Ray live yesterday. Great watch. TA with Rich and Mitch was really priceless. Really? Really? He's garbage. That's what someone just said. And everyone's, you know, has their own opinion. 164 people watching. Can we get the likes all the way up to the watchers? And my favorite haters that come in every day and just like to hit that hate button. I call it the hate button. They hit the hate button. Cold and Junk Mitchell, a Twitter handle. I guess only tagged CryptoLifer33. Can you send a message? Twitter is whack, but I guess if you search me, my post is pinned on my profile. So learn how to DM, man. I'm hard on my fans. No, let me see what's going on here. Let me find you, because I really appreciate it, man. Oh, this is so cool. Crypto Lifer, been sick the last couple days, but when the merch came in, we all good. P.S. Your large is running a little small, but this one will go to the lady. XL on the way, for real. Yeah, you got to order the all extra large. Yeah, banks are for Robin. I appreciate that, man. Yo, that's so dope, man. I love it. 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 This is so sick, man. Yo, shout out to your girl, man, for supporting, man. What an awesome person, man. Y'all are awesome. Pretty sick, man. Thank you so much, man. I'm going to push a little to you. Please take a pic on TBC TerraBlock AV. Shoot, next time Telcoin goes to 1 penny, I'm buying 10K worth. I don't think you'll get it next time. I got the other half had. Look at this guy. The girl fit as hell. That girl fit as hell. Nice banks are for Robin. LOL, right? Banks are for Robin, baby. Banks are for Robin, man. He's smart. He got the hot one. He's like, that girl fit as hell. Dude, just make her feel good. Look how fit she is. Extra fit. Extra fit. He's a lucky man. Anyway, shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you. Well, let me go back and follow my dude. Thank you very much, man, for buying some merch from the Crypto Lifer. I appreciate that. What are your thoughts on ETH? Also all-time high. Nice. Banks are for Robin. Yeah. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, man. Wow. Shalom Kens, man. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Much respect, man. Much respect, bro. It was getting dry the last few days. I'll be honest. I was getting worried if I was going to be able to stay on the air, man. It was getting tight. But you know what? I'm just messing with you guys. I was never going to leave. Never going to leave. Never going to leave. Let's see what's going on here. Sup, Lifer? Much respect and props to you. I watched the video dude yesterday on Staking Frank. Wow, made it super easy for me. It's like crypto for dummies like me. Props, man. Dude, giving me $30 in super chats, man. You're the man, dude. Yo, hold up. 2 in a row, man. Much respect, bro. Much respect to the $30 in super chat. Honestly, I super chatted people yesterday. I super chatted a bunch of live streamers. 20, 30, 50 bucks, man. I don't hold back. Where do you get the merch, man? You get the merch here. And remember, just do a size bigger, guys. Remember that. Merch right here. But just do a size bigger. Just remember to do one size bigger. If you're large, extra large. You know? And we have doper merch coming out too. Could you look at Hex? It is on giving back. Also do a size bigger. Always do a size bigger. Always, baby. Always, man. You get that shrink in the wash. You know how it is. Brick chain dead. Yeah, brick chain was probably done. It's cooked. Cooked, bro. Cooked like a burger. Look at this. CDC is investing whether a rare, mild case of heart inflammation in a small number of teens is linked to the COVID-19 vaccine. Come on, man. You know, I'm not going to go over it. Thoughts on Safe Moon Cash? All I'm saying is put things in your body that are good for you. That's all. And research what you know. You know, put things in your body that you know are good for you. That's all I'm trying to say. Fruit, you know, do the right thing. VeChain's so close to breaking back into the pattern. Just got to nudge its way back up. Starting to see the 21-day cross to 50. This is a really good sign. I like to see this. Real cotton goods. Shout out to Ja Soleil. Ja Soleil, man. What's up with Mochi? Only injection I'm getting is protocol. I like what he just said. The only INJ injection protocol, baby. That's the only injection I'm getting is the INJ protocol. I love it. Look, it's above the Bollinger Bands. That's usually a little bit of a sell point. Just something to think about there. Peeking out above those Bollingers. $10, up 10% today. Starting to make its move back up. Like it went all the way down to $5. It's almost up 100%. The injector protocol. It was in a cup and handle, fell back out. Once it breaks back in, these cup and handles are viable. Once this breaks back in and starts to form the channel again, everything is viable again. Take a look at Hex USDC on Uniswap. That's viable for me. I'll take that. Hex doing a major pump. One of the bigger reversals of the day. Hex. Designed to pay you over time. And I mean, it just does continue to go up just like he said it would. I mean, look at it on the 2-hour chart. It's up huge. I knew about Hex the day you could have got it, and you could have got Hex for free. I kind of kicked myself for not doing that. I was like, I should just claim. You'd have to use a tool, claim your Bitcoin, and there was all this like stuff about it. But look at that. 1,800% gains for Hex since November 28th. I hope one good thing that comes out of the last major dip is an end to these endless meme coins. Nah, I don't think it's done. It's free drugs. Have a look at Harmony, please, and ViperSwap. ViperSwap, man. I like ViperSwap. That's their kind of new thing. Harmony 1, ViperSwap. ViperSwap.1, that was smart. I like what they did there. ViperSwap, staking, ViperPit. Join our new pools and swap a lay. Come here, give me a hug. And tell them what to do.
Make sure you...
Wait, come sit on my lap. Come in, come.
Okay.
Come.
Make sure you subscribe and hit the like button and the notification and the red bell. Please make sure to also get the hoodies.
Also get the hoodie? I never told you to say that. How did you know how to say that?
And also, make sure you can watch this video again.
You can always watch this video again. You can always rewatch this video at another time. Sheep and Richie Rich will rise again. Yeah. Summertime, living's easy. Damn, still, man. Shout out to my dude, man, for the super chats, man. I appreciate that, bro. You rock, man. Shao Linkus, right? Much respect and props to you. I watched the video you did yesterday on Stake and Frank. Wow, made it super easy for me. It's like crypto for dummies. I had to do, man, cover all the bases for you guys, man. I'm not trying to miss any details, man. People that miss details are skipping points, man. You can't do that. We got to fill it in all the way. Sad. Before the crash, man, we were rocking. I was getting up to 200. The live stream was killing it. Killing it, man. Meme coins will come back. Selling pressure reduced, and the rest won't sell for a 90% loss. Got nothing to lose. Communities are large and still active. Some will enter crypto just for these. I think he's right. I think he has a kind of a good point. It can draw in the little people, man. that don't need to have to sign up to an exchange. They just go, what is this MetaMask thing? Oh, I gotta. Oh, okay, boom, done. You know what I'm saying? So, what if you ran? I think you could run this. What if you ran a? What if Massachusetts is trending? Always something crazy. Follow me at CryptoLifer33 at Twitter. But I was thinking, hey, my brother, have you seen Doge token on Spotlight on CMC? It has 300. No, come on. I'm not right now. Fidel R. Oh, what up, Fidel, man? What's up, my dude? I seen you on Instagram the other day, man. Much respect. Have you seen Doge token on Spotlight? I don't know. I'm not trying to look at those coins at the moment. I'm trying to like get a nice plan for us to kind of move forward. Like Engine, this is a good time to get it. If you missed Engine coin, like this is going to be a $10 coin, guys. It's going to be a big project. Extremely oversold on the daily. Continue to take a dive on these things. So I have a few calls out lately. Tel coin, Matic we're looking at. I think it's going to be a little pullback from Matic. BLZ we're looking at. Okay? Not to get in right now. I'm just saying Rev has been on my radar for a while, up 11%, right? A lot of coins that I've been talking about. Hot coin, I always say I have a little bit of hot coin for the game, for the move, right? SHR kind of coming back a little bit, 10%, starting to make a move. But it's all eyes on Bitcoin, man. For the next few days, it's all eyes on Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at Cake in a second, too. I love ENJ. Lost Realms isn't a bad game built on Engine. Thank you, brother, for looking at Hex. I don't want you and your followers to miss out. It's just beginning to moonshot. Really? Just beginning? I think it's a little spent at this time. I knew about Hex like a year and a half ago. I don't know. I guess we could say, okay. I mean, how much is it USDT wise? Let's see. It's 5. I can't believe it's 5 cents. I remember when the thing was like a tenth of a penny. Look right there. 0001. Manitou, XMR people, Monero. Do you recommend getting into Telcoin now or waiting for a dip? I like Telcoin, right? Actually, to be honest, that's a good, that would be a super chat question because that's like really specific. You know, that's like a really like, what do you like? I'm gonna give you real information that's gonna help you make money, like right off the bat. I mean, I would, you know, it could come back right now to support at 3.1. That would be your like limit order to buy back in right there. What do you think about KuCoin on Matic? KuCoin's on Matic? What do you mean by that? I'm thinking Bitcoin pushes up at least close to a candle body above the 21 weekly EMA, and then we go from there. I saw you the other day in the garden, decided to stop buying cryptos for a couple days and bought some flowers and ish for the yard today. Much love. Shout out to High Frequency, man. You got to do what you got to do every once in a while. Change it up, man. Also, do you like Anchor? We do like Anchor. I like Anchor a lot. Idea was to get into Telcoin right here at about 2.7 before it crossed that 3-cent region. Now you're already up damn near 46%. I think XLM is a good buy. It depends. Yeah, I mean, I like XLM. The whole market just... Let's take a look at the Anchor BTC trade because this was one trade that was still holding up pretty viably. I'm also going to take a look at the HNT trade that we're talking about here. So look at Anchor, man. Could open a position there, stop loss there. It's beginning to kind of, you know, this is a trade that's not kind of completely out of the gate. You know, it's still in a real cup and handle. Still viable, right? There would be your entry right there, or if you came back to the bottom of the pattern one last time, right? And that's how I would look for the 1 hour. You know, 1 hour is actually kind of like, looks like it could curve on out. It's running out of room. I mean, it's running out of room, Anchor BTC. Only a matter of time. It looks like this is going to want to make a move to the upside. So I like this trade right here. Anchor BTC. I would buy it in this range, in this little cup area. I mean, 69% gains for Anchor BTC. Continue to make a move. I like what this is doing. I really do. That's a clear cup and handle on the 1 hour. Take a look at the daily, oversold, probably ready to rock. We are. So we've reset on a bigger time frame. I like this trade a lot. Anchor BTC, guys. I wanted to just take a look at the USDT pair and see how much it costs. But I would trade the BTC pair on that for sure. So there was the inverted head and shoulder. We had a good trade. Started to make a big move. Fell out of the pattern, right? Very rare. See, that's a strange, like, you've never, like, head, shoulder, it's just a strange formation. Everything got a bit manipulated. But look, that's bottom of the pattern action. So you could even pattern trade this now. But I like what we're seeing there. Bam. It's going to break up to the upside. And look, oversold on the daily with the double bottom, ready to make a move. USDT pair looks pretty bullish to me. Now, it's going to form this consolidation, and then it's going to break on out. So, you want to keep your eye on the prize. And this is where you buy. These are your buy zones. Most people don't want to have a plan. My trading situation and my trading style and my trading teaching, you got to have a plan. To be honest, we should have seen possible manipulation. Anchor, skill, and mana, they all had this crazy pattern. What are your tips on pair trading? What makes a really good pair? Tel 02133. You're funny, man. Yeah, that crash was some billionaire big bank BS. It really was, man. It really was. It really was. Just trying to get it. I mean, like Matic KuCoin. I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe you could find out for us. Polygauge, Polyat. What are your tips on pair trading? To be honest, we should have seen the possible manipulation. I never look back into the past. I'm always heading out into the future, man. I'm still in Pirate and Big and R. Cheap now, far away from the all-time high. Coins work. Yeah, shout out to my dude Cons work. My dude, man. Shout out to everyone that I've tutored in the last few weeks. Man, I met a lot of you awesome subscribers in the last few weeks. Much appreciated, man. Every single one of you guys rocking out. Really, really appreciate you guys. So these are where I would be getting into Anchor right here for my blast off all the way to 30 cents. I mean, that's a 300% gain. I mean, it only has to go to 30 cents, guys. If you get the bottom of the pattern, I mean, that's nice. 225%. Triple, turn 10 into 30. I'm just saying. And when it happens, you'll be like, wow, he was talking about that the other day. So Anchor USDT, Anchor BTC on my radar. Something to think about. Just putting it out there, guys. You know, looking sharp to me. I like what I'm seeing here. Synovate, blockchain cloud storage. Maybe we did look at this one today. Blockchain D cloud storage. Synovate is an open source state-of-the-art community-driven data cryptocurrency. We build innovative blockchain solutions for individuals, developers, and enterprises. Intercrypto data storage provides decentralized cloud storage, leverage thousands of infinity nodes with guaranteed low cost and high security. Blockchain Synovate. About, features, roadmap, team. Synovate. Infinity nodes, setup cloud hosting, features. The only thing about this is big data problem, your data, your privacy, cloud storage. Centralized cloud storage exposes data to privacy leaks and data breaches. The management can control, monitor, and censor or provide data to third parties. And the stored data could be lost or modified. Yeah, like if you put all your money, if you have all your data on Amazon Cloud, right? The Amazon Cloud and all that stuff, right? And think about it. And then you then you come up with a product that is directly competitive of them, and they go through your data and they see that. I mean, isn't that like, you don't want your competitor, like, you never know who's going to become your competitor. Sometimes someone you were working with, you might find something, you might have access to a tech that they've been looking at. I don't know. I'm just wondering how that could work. The secret to becoming a billionaire is making people millionaires. Thank you for what you do. Yes, thank you. Much respect, man. I appreciate that. Yes, and I'm trying to make as many people millionaires as I can throughout the next 6, 7, 8, 9 months. And we're going to do it, man. 6 sounds, man. Shout out to you, man. Thank you very much for that super chat and that awesome kind of, you know, a prediction of where I might end up in life. A billionaire, man. Hey. GameStop to the moon, man. I believe GameStop is going to boom to the moon, man. It's on its way. Best cheap, undervalued, low cap altcoins to buy right now. I like Bakery token right now. I do. I think Bake is going to make a bigger move, and to get it on the low right now is a good idea. You got to have a plan. Right now, if you have a plan, you can take advantage of the situation. If you don't have a plan, then you can't take advantage of the situation. See what I'm saying? But you got to have a plan. Got to be a plan at hand. My plan is to get as much cake as I can. Hopefully it comes back down to 10 one more time. 8, 9, 3. We'll see. We're going to find out if it can break out of this position. If even then, it will probably come back down and retest these areas. But big retracement on the Fibonacci all the way down to the 886 for cake. We have cake in an inverted head and shoulders, but right now 4 hours oversold, pointing to the downside. Telling me that we're going to have a big retracement here. Let's take a look at the 1 hour too. Do we see some bullish divergence? Slight bullish divvy, man. And on 30 minutes, it's probably really apparent there. A little more, yeah. So like, you got swing up to swing up here on the highs. But these do not do the same, you know. So do not be tricked, man. They try to get you into these. They try to pull you in, man. They tried to suck me in. I bought only some cake down at 15 and 13. I did not buy it. I did not buy the boom. Cake will come down to 12. See what he just said? Yeah. Will Kate recover? Your thoughts? I don't know, man. We should have sold Kate when we had a chance. These are meme coins. Meme coins probably will never recover. In my opinion, it's better off to think they will never recover than to think that they will. Keep a few and sell a few off and do what you have to do. Seller up 27%. We talked about Seller. Aggressive buy zone, right? We went over this a few times. It's back in the aggressive buy zone for Seller. So let's take it the 4 hour. So it's back in my aggressive buy zone for Seller. So this is where I would get Seller BTC right here. Looking like it's getting dangerous to make a move to the upside. Now, one thing I don't like to see though is this 4 hour. I want to let this 4 hour play out and come back to the downside before I jump into anything. 1 hour also wants to come down a little bit. Thoughts on FLM, sir? Wondering if I should hold. FLM, Flim. Is Mochi a meme coin? Mochi is not a meme coin. Mochi is not a meme coin. Mochi is a swap that has everything to do with Harmony 1. It's a big deal. So yeah, you don't want to play with your Mochi, and you don't want to call it a meme. 12-hour time frame is high in the Stokes on most coins. I agree. Let's take a look at FLM. Flim, flum. Now, it's just like everything else, right? Came up, came down. Look, double bottom M had it come down. Now it did the double bottom pump. The double top M, I'm sorry. Then it did a double bottom here. W wants to break up to the upside. It's now above the 200-day moving average on the 1 hour. Great sign. And we're about to see the 50 cross, too. Oh, snap. Frank is at 35 bucks. Frank, baby, Frank. I just keep doing my thing with Frank. Like, it's fat. Like, right now, look, there's a $2 earn. Harvest that. You can harvest it because it costs less than a penny. You can just keep harvesting the Frank, like, every 10, 20 minutes. I mean, you can compound this APY at the highest rate possible, like, in a rate you never thought you could. Look, just keep grabbing that 0.35 Frank and just keep doing it. It doesn't change the wallet. 222 will be in there forever. You go through, it would take you a year to go through that much. This reminds me of September dump. We can snatch these coins one more possibly low and double bottom with a higher low. Frank by the dip. FLM versus Flamingo Finance. Picked up some on one of the streams. Flimmy flum, Flamingo Finance. It's on Binance. I mean, to me, it's hit its low points, right? So let's take a look at the 12-hour, honestly. That's a strong support and resistance line that it tested right there. Bounced off of it. And it had really good bullish divergence. Like, really good textbook. Swing down to swing down here. Swing up to swing up. So, Flamingo, man. Yeah, it's starting to make its move. If it could break up above this, this would be a really good sign. I'd like to see it get above this 200-day moving average. Start to make its move on to the upside, right? Starting to make its move on to the upside. Yeah, Flamingo, man. It could do it, though. It can definitely do it. I believe in Flamingo. It's breaking out of the wedge right now. Strong signs. We just got to make it through this 4 hour. Wants to really come to the downside. So we got to see. This could go sideways, down. It's going to be a battle for the next day or two. Today is Wednesday. Yeah, it's going to be a battle till about Friday morning, late Thursday night, when the 4 hour will finally reset and be in our favor. So we need to wait for that 4 hour to kind of get in the happy spot, in the sweet place, right? Let's look at WRX. This is something that I don't think we should sleep on. Once India kind of gets its ish together and they start kind of forming more of a movement, I mean, there's a billion people there. You're going to see some serious movement. There's no reason I don't think we should be in this. We shouldn't have exposure to this. You know, finally, look, lower low, lower low. That's our first higher low right there, and we're holding with the 21 crossing the 50. Good sign that this is going to break on out. So just watching these coins, watching this 50 again on everything. So I don't pounce yet. I don't pounce yet. There's Filecoin. I believe Filecoin at $70 is a steal right now off of the 886 retracement here on the Fibonacci too. So watch Filecoin. They'll pump it all the way back up to that $400 or $500 region, all the way on that wick, really up to about $424. So just like they almost got, I mean, that was a pump and a half when they took Filecoin up that time. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 below off top. That's the base. So look, you want to learn this stuff too. Base 1, base 2, 3, 4, 5 below off top. Man, thank you so much for your tutoring session this morning. Awesome insights into TA. Looking forward to another one in a few weeks. Low profile. Yo, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. So crazy when I do a tutoring session and then I get a super chat after the tutoring. It's like, it lets me realize, like, wow, it's really helping people a lot, man. I appreciate that. I think Certec is the best audit company. I agree with you, man. KuCoin doesn't let you withdraw on the Phantom mainnet. If you withdraw Phantom from KuCoin, it will be on the Ethereum mainnet. You'll be dealing with ETH fees. Yeah, you got to do it on Binance. I read about that recently. I saw one of our subscribers say he got, railroaded when he didn't do it. So you got to do what I do. You got to do Phantom on the Binance. I never said Phantom on KuCoin. So KuCoin's lacking in a few things when it comes to those chains, when it comes to the mainnets. They just don't seem to have the mainnets up and running. So look at this Celsius BTC. Just ripping on the 4 hour. So this has just been going up and up and up. It's up 71%. So this trade never really slowed down. One of the first trades in the 4 hour that's not that high, actually coming back down. I'll be watching this flag. Let's go to the 1 hour now. This is a viable trade. There's something. It's on Hit BTC though. Hold on. I guess that's the only. And Bittrex. You can get it on Bittrex, right? But Celsius BTC, man, on Bittrex. Wow. I mean, this thing is on a tear, guys. Look at this. Double bottom right there, and it broke out. Insane. I mean, beautiful double bottom. Look at that. Bit of a cup and handle, too. So don't let this market make you lose opportunity because, dang, right? Look, that was just on May 11th. And even with Bitcoin's dip, this thing just didn't care. So this was like completely kind of impervious to what happened. And now it's forming a bit of a flag here. Let's take a look. I think we just found ourselves a little gem here, guys. Something that was forming a really strong consolidative move here. Wow, and that's near the bottom of the pattern. Celsius BTC. I'm about to open up a Hit BTC account just for this trade. I like this right now. This is extremely rare to see something like this. The price action is a little funky, but it's consistent, so it doesn't really matter. Now, I know you get a lot of returns on the Celsius network. People like Celsius. There's a lot more going on than just a coin here. I like this trade right now. So it is on Bittrex though. And I'll be opening up a Bittrex soon. I think I actually do have a Bittrex. I'll be opening it up. I'll getting organized. We'll have every type of... Up 20% gains, not too bad. But you only have to risk about 3.4%. I mean, that's awesome. It's a great trade right there. And you can see more. I mean, look, it's continuing to go to the upside as well. This is interesting. It almost looks too good to be true. Like something that's like, what's the catch here? There's got to be a catch. I'm like, what is the catch? Can you check HBAR? DM'd your chart on WRX. The info about KuCoin Phantom came from Tenacious Tim, by the way. I know, I remember that. I've seen it. Should I buy Phantom and buy Frank and BSC and buy Frank? I don't know. Celsius has issued a statement indicating it is not affiliated with Bittrex Exchange and that it is not listed to sell a token with them. Says that on CoinMarketCap, mate. I never talked about the Bittrex Exchange. I talked about Bittrex, so I don't know what you're talking about. I never once talked about the Bittrex Exchange. Thank you for your information. Appreciate that. Maybe you were just making a statement. Thank you for letting us know. Hey guys, so Frank is on a dip. Do you recommend buying with BSC or Phantom? I have to buy Phantom, right? I mean, you have to remember Frank is pegged in Phantom. When Phantom dips, it goes on a dip. So, man, USDT Matrix AI on KuCoin at the bottom. The bounce will be strong, like Mantra DAO from the bottom. Daily is oversold on the Stokes. VRA keeps coming. Is now listed on KuCoin Plus, which are normally reserved for the top 40 tokens on CoinMarketCap. Tokens promised. Promoted assume these projects have less risk than the main market tokens. Thank you at KuCoin for the vote of confidence. KuCoin Plus on Veracity. So that's something to look out for. KuCoin Plus has been added. Veracity has been added to KuCoin Plus. I didn't even know about KuCoin Plus. Now we know. It's like a higher rating in a way. They're trying to give you a higher rating, which is very interesting. Right? Sell BTC here. Doing really, really well. Celsius Network. I like what we're seeing here on Bittrex. Yeah, I've never traded Bittrex. I don't know what much about it. It does look tempting because of the low fees, but I never got into it. Yeah, Binance will support Singularity, AGI, hard fork, and token migration plan. So that's good. First Ethereum to Cardano token migration underway, AGI. So dude, AGI is going to leave Ethereum and go over to Cardano, man. And we're going to see more and more. And I think this is going to start a movement. And honestly, I don't know what's going to happen to the Ether price. I think it's going to stay strong as one of the big coins. You know why? Most people don't even know any of this stuff. This is more niche information by kind of the underground, right, in crypto. So look at AGI. I mean, one would almost think, look, shoulder, head, shoulder. Did kind of take that bait, though. It fell to the downside. Let's see what we see here now. I'm holding support resistance lines. Bam, 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 and bam. It's in the falling wedge now, AGI. It's migrating to the Ethereum mainnet, man. It's getting free. It's like getting out of chains. It's like they're like taking. It's like you've been in the water and like your clothes are all wet and you're just like, oh, I'm gonna take off these wet clothes now, and just go for a jog. and life is gonna be like insane, you know. So it's pretty interesting to say the least, man. So you know, you want to buy bottoms of the patterns, which was there, which was the divergence. Look at the divergence; it was so strong. Obviously, following Bitcoins. But look, I mean, down to the downside and a flat line there. So we can kind of run it off with some lo-fi. And so, yeah, and we're out of here in about 10 minutes, guys. Got to take my family to like a pond beach area today. My wife has her family over, so that's what we're going to be doing for the most of the day. I usually am here all day grinding. So for me to leave the captain chair for even a few hours is tough. But I'm going to do it today because it's going to be 91 degrees. And I'm going to, you know, and I'll probably miss a trade and I'll probably miss some action. And it is what it is. But that's the life, man. So everything else kind of in the dumps, we got to make it through. Went through a bunch of different coins that I think are viable to be trading right now that don't seem to have the same threat as the other ones. Seller also another one of them. Sitting in an aggressive buy zone right now, which I like. I can see Seller breaking up to the upside. Seller BTC. So, just want to put that on everybody's radar, you know. Let's take a look at AMB BTC. Okay. Ambrosius. We talked about this before. Another trade that got, look, and it hit the stop. Bam. Stop loss. But you know what? Still kind of in the cup and handle. Look at it. Let's look at this. AMB BTC. Let's take a look at what's going on here. And fall into that downside there. Up, down, up, down. That's your buy zone right there. I mean, that's where you want to be getting in my opinion, right? So you can look at this bigger or smaller, and then a break to the upside back to the previous high here, right? You can just trade it right here to this previous high. AMB BTC. Let's take a look. $100 296% gains. I mean, that's booming. Now, obviously, daily oversold, right? Looking sweet in the sweet spot. Right there. Do we see a slight? There's some bigger divergence here on the daily. You could like swing up there and say okay, and then swing down here and say all right. Well, it's a bit of a hidden bullish divergence, kind of skip a line. But I've seen this play out, so I backtested this idea. They say don't skip a line, and don't do that until you're really an expert with divergence. You play with it a lot, and you really know how it works. You know, you want to kind of stay textbook until you get the basics down. But for the most part, this is how divergence works. I mean, you'll see you don't want to take candle bodies closing right up there in an uptrend, and then you see that not so much. We have a downtrend there. It tells you we probably would have a drop in AMB BTC, and we did. And now it's giving you the indication to buy in because this is where you have the divergence on the other side. So you sell on that one, you buy on that one, and you make happy days, right? So AMB BTC on Binance, I'm liking this trade right now. I believe I'm going to start to enter this trade. So live on camera, we're going to begin to ladder into this trade. AMB BTC. Okay. Finally, some green. Bitcoin up 20%. VeChain up 12%. Aragon up 11%. Zilliqa up 14%. Bakery token back up 15%. Right? Multivac up 18%. MTV. Solana back up to $33.83. Avalanche at 19 cents. So not too bad, not too shabby. Life, we're just using fees so low you can compound that like crazy. Yeah, that's the idea. Let's smart trade this right now, and we're going to begin to build a bag of AMB BTC because this is where you buy it. And the whole market could shimmy, 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 and that's why I'm just going to kind of take nibbles right now. Oh yeah, we're on Coinbase there. We don't want to be. We want to over here. So we're gonna go for AMB BTC. All right. And it's going to be small, right? Right now we got Bitcoin at 38,000. This also helps you too, like 38,623. So I'm going to start with $500 worth. So divide this by 38,623. And it's going to be 0.129, right? So 0.13. 0.13 BTC. Okay? So we're going to hit smart trade, hit that limit order, go in at 100 sats. You always remember that. I went in at 100 Satoshi. 100 Satoshi on the ball. 5% to, and it's, so we got, 0.013 was the call, right? Now, if we get something nasty happening, we would drop down to this low here, which I felt like we already just had our low. Okay? And remember, if Bitcoin drops and this stabilizes, this will be all right. So that's why I like the trade right now. Thank you for the cup of coffee for the $3.99, man. Appreciate that. And are you getting sleepy? Is that what it is? So there you go right there. And that would be the buy zone right now. So going to buy in at about 100 sats. I love it. I love where we're at right now at 100 sats. Moving up on the daily. 4 hour wants to creep down, though. That's the only thing that worries me about this trade. But that's why I'm going to ladder in a little bit. Just ladder in. Let me see where we're going to go. I think we go sideways here. And if BTC does kind of creeps back down, AMB BTC, over time, I believe Ambrosius will beat Bitcoin. Over time, right? Stop loss. Don't want to lose more than 10% of the $500, which would be $50. Could even go all the way to 100. 20% stop loss, right? At 81. Set to take profit. I want to sell at that previous high there when we get there. One of them there and one of them here. I believe 281 I can sell and then buy back in at another time. So we're going to sell here at 273 sats. So 273, 1, 2, 3, 273 Satoshi. Okay. For 173% gains, baby. And we're going to risk 20%. And that's a risk reward ratio that I'm going to take. Right. And then we're going to hit create that trade. Make sure everything's kosher. 0.01, right? And that's right. Like, because 0.1 is $5,000. 0.1 is 500. It's like $650, something like that. But even less now that we're at 38K, right? So 380 plus the 3, yes, exactly. 38 times 3 is $500. Excellent. And just kind of, I'm giving you guys my live trades right now, live on camera. Which nobody does. Nobody does this. Nobody. And I'm going to begin to enter AMB BTC. Trading volume on Bitcoin is insane. It truly is. Bitcoin holding 38K. I keep telling you guys, if we can hold 38K, man, that's all I want. That's all I want today. I don't want a lot. I'm not asking for a lot. I just want this neckline of this inverted head and shoulders to hold, man. Please. Legit for me. And then we don't. Honestly, I don't know if that's a viable. I'm not going to go with what Crypto Banter was saying. I'm going to go against it. Like they're saying, oh, head, shoulder, we're making another shoulder. And we're guaranteed. I don't know, man. I think the trend's forming a new trend right now. And we'll see. I'm open-minded, but I'm not, I don't jump on the bandwagon just because that's something they're saying. I like RLC right now. This is something viable. This is actually in a good position right now. We just saw something interesting here. So RLC, USDT. This works. This works for a few reasons. Well, it is a descending triangle, but we could put, I'll put it in a falling wedge. Falling wedge, 2 little dips, starting to make its first higher low, making a dip of a trend, and we're starting to get a bend in the moving averages. That's when things started to make a move. I mean, we're going to get our measured move here. Ooh, and I got to leave in a 2 minute. My wife said 2 days straight. She said at 11:30, you're going to get off the live. She's like, you're going to put on your swim trunks and you're going to take the family on a drive out. And I said, yes, I will. She said, you promise you'll do it and you won't live stream until 12 and you won't say you have this and that. And she's like, you're going to spend time with the family. Summer's going to take off of school and you're going to be with us today. And I said, yes, I promise one day I will spend with you guys, you know. So it's been crazy. You can only imagine. Bitcoin update possibly on the 6 hour. Forming a uptrend there. Let's see what he's saying. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on and sharing your most precious asset with me. And that's your time, guys. That's your time. Much respect to everyone here. 146 people on the likes, 154 watching. And I didn't even have to say a thing, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. Surprise her and be early, man. I love you guys. You guys are like good people. Like, you all want me to do the right thing. Summertime, man. She's gonna... Thoughts on Frank Finance? Don't know if it's already been mentioned. Oh, come on. Always appreciate the time you put in on great red and green days. Much respect to the lifer, man. Thank you so much, man. Much respect to you, bro. She sounds lovely, man. My wife is the best woman on earth, honestly. If you don't respect your woman, you don't respect yourself. Shout out to everyone that gave me. Thanks so much for the tutoring, man. Thank you guys so much for all the love and all the super chats today, man. Much respect, guys. Give me hope. Give me hope in these dark times. We're gonna make it through, though. I know we're gonna make it through together every single time, man. Every single time. And we gave you some trades. We gave you some viable ideas here. And I just began to ladder in. Bam. There we go. At Patrick E, you must be joking. Thoughts on Frank Finance? Well, actually, we didn't look at the Frank chart. You know what? In his funny defense, we never looked at the chart on Frank. So let's see if we can get the chart here for Frank. Frank, I'll have to take the BSC. I can't get the Phantom. A lot of people don't want to give us the Phantom love, but okay. So Frank. I mean, we got its number, really, right? Look at that. And that's the bottom of the pattern buy right there. You just got to throw the Stokes on there. $10-minute oversold. Go to the 4 hour. Damn. Just up all the way to 132. Back all the way to 35. It's like right where it started. Let's take a look at 30-minute. Yeah. To me, it's just in this channel and probably gonna start to break to the upside, you know. But it is looking a little bearish at the moment. We'll see. Some big buys coming in though. Last hour, last 8 minutes. Interesting. Have you heard about Velarex? It's getting listed on Hotbit. People keep talking about it over and over and over again. Joking, bro, joking. Perfect time to allow the wife to have a part-time boyfriend. This guy. Check out Liver's special video on Phantom and Frank from yesterday. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. All right, guys, I got to run out of here for the day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the Crypto Liver Show. I really appreciate it. It's 11:30. I promise my wife will be off, and I'm going to do that right thing by my wife, even though I want to be on for the rest of the day. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. And we're going to say 1, 2, 3, crypto is life, like we do at the end of every show. 1, 2, 3, crypto is life. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9:30 for the next live stream. And look out for more content coming out of here. And look out for the videos on the crypto lifestyle. Shout out to my man, Francis over there, Mr. 100X. We're still pushing forward. We're still got the content. We're still moving. Believe me, the community is not done. And we are going to continue to rip up. And check out the moon cycles. Check out the crazy things that are going on. Kevin, if you can rip off that segment, edit it up for me, and post it to YouTube, let me know. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next live stream. Crypto is life.